I'm buying it.
All right, welcome to the Minimally Cake Talk.
What's up? What's up? I'm your boy D Gray, aka Mr. Chocolate. Chocolate. So nice. You got to say it twice. Okay.
One chocolate, two chocolate.
Boom!
I mean, you can't get any better than this, okay? All right?
That's it.
I am Jay Haskins, a.k.a. CT. Chocolate Thunder.
Put the hot breath on the end.
I just fogged up the camera. Let me wipe it off. Hold on.
That's it. Put the hot, we need the hot breath on the end of it.
You got to.
Okay? Oh my gosh. All right, so for today's topic, it's funny, man, he texted me. We always have, if one of us sees a thing and we want to get each other's thought on the thing, we'll be quick to ask each other about the thing.
Yeah.
And I asked him about the whole Ayesha Curry thing. He stopped, he didn't even let me get into it. He stopped me and said, that's what we talked about on Wednesday. Don't even, so we haven't, because I'm sure he went and looked it up himself, saw a little bit of it, but like the whole Ayesha Curry thing, and it's crazy, because so first off, let me say this. I don't want to speak on another man's wife.
That's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
Steph Curry is currently my favorite basketball player on planet Earth. He is probably my second all-time favorite player, and he might be my first. My all-time favorite basketball player
It's Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd. That's my boy, everybody knows. That's my guy. That's my boy. Okay? But Steph Curry, he's a smooth second. He has a possibility of being one. I don't know. Jason Kidd, that's the guy who I idol my basketball game after, all right? The best pure point guard ever, okay? A point guard who did a fair amount with not very much. This isn't see, you about to make me give a whole Jason Kidd.
My bad.
That's my boy.
I had to jump out there and hit that thing real quick.
Everybody, that's my
Everybody
guy.
got to know Jason Kidd.
So my top three: Jason Kidd, Kobe, and Steph Curry. Those are my favorite players in NBA history. But anyways, I hear Ayesha Curry get on the interwebs, and every time I hear her on,
First off, let's go ahead and knock this out the way. The internet is a very, very dangerous place.
yes, stay off of it.
I'm not just gonna say females.
Yes,
Fellas, get off the internet.
brother.
I interjected right here, and we're gonna jump into it because it kind of goes with what's the name. I was listening to a podcast, and he was talking about the incels, and I told you my guy, his name is Tim Ross. He talks about literally everything. Nothing's off limits. He literally talks about everything. And he's talking about incels, and how he put it out there, I was like, yeah, I kind of get where you're going with that. He was like, it's really sad because it is these guys who, for lack of a better word, they get no play.
Listen.
They get zero play. They've got zero chance. They've grown up in some of them in a bubble because their father may or may not have been around.
Unfortunately,
most of the time may not have been around to help them get any
bag
type
something.
of swag, any type of what's the name, teach them how to dress, teach them how to smell, teach them how to talk, all the things. So these guys are ultimately by themselves.
Yeah.
Now, what he did double down on though, he came back. He was like, look, I understand that this is something that guys have to deal with. On the flip side, you also have to be willing to learn something new.
Raw.
You cannot just sit in the squalor and just keep repeating the same things, in which the internet and that daggum algorithm is dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
You say one daggum thing and it's going all in. Like,
It's getting worse here recently.
Yeah.
I realize that, like, I'm like,
20%.
I've gotten 600 Eventbrite ads in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And that's all because I ran a campaign. I've been running campaigns for my events.
Yeah.
So since I typed in Eventbrite, and pretty much, long story, it's about the algorithm repeat itself. We got to get into this.
Yes. So that's what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we got this algorithm repeating itself for men. This algorithm repeating itself for women.
Facts.
Like, you got incels, you got femcells.
Femcells is crazy.
Yo, bro, for real, bro.
Femcells is crazy.
So, but the craziest part about it is, females are a little bit like, guys are. They'll
This man,
they will grow it within themselves and just stay there. They will just stay there. And they will not talk. They will not talk to them, bro. No lie, bro. I don't understand how some of these dudes used to have wives. Like, the stuff I used to see at Yumka, bro.
yeah.
Certified. I said certified machetes on their feet, bro. Go get them feet done, bro. Go get them feet done, bro. Go get them feet done, bro. The most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life, bro.
Having sharp toenails.
The sharpest toenails you ever seen in your life, bro. And they just long, and you're hairy, and you're fat, and
Everything's going wrong.
everything's going wrong, bro. and some of these dudes had wives, the others didn't. And some of those dudes, they were also showing up to the YMCA for a little men's locker room debauchery. You're crazy work, bro. Bro, we not gonna go all the way in there. But bro,
Oh my gosh.
I used to hate them complaints. It was like, yeah, there's a man inside the steam room. And he said, come into the steam room naked. Yo, bro, what? Hold on.
Yeah. What's the special about beam? Yeah, I'm gonna head out. yeah, let me get up out of here. I'm not winning.
Bro, I used to hate them joints, yo. But
Oh my gosh.
But the internet, dangerous place.
Dangerous place. Dangerous place for all humans.
For all humans.
I think it's more dangerous for women than men.
Nah.
That's the only reason why I believe it's more dangerous for women than men. Because women support each other so much.
Okay.
So it allows women to stay in the foolishness.
Okay.
I just believe women are less accountable to men. That doesn't mean men are some super accountable. I think the vast majority of the human race hates the word accountability. That is the boogeyman. But because of the women echo chambers, how easily and how much they support each other,
Yeah.
men, we're so quick to call dudes ugly, dumb, and they don't get, like,
But here's the thing. That's why I'm talking about the incel thing too, though. Because
but that's what I'm saying. So
that's red pill content right there, bro.
but that's what I'm saying. Even with those incels, the reason why they're incels is because the vast majority of the other men, we push them up to the edge of society. We kick them out of the game.
Okay.
Women support the hoes with sexual freedom and all of these other things. Men don't create those things. Some men started playing this funny game of, we're going to do semen retention and we're not going to give these women all of this stuff, and we laughed them out. You don't hear about semen retention because exactly. You're like, why would you do that? Well, who said that was a good idea? Men tried to do foolishness like that. Women can say they can go on celibate journeys, and women are going to applaud them. Any man say they're going on a celibate journey, we're probably going to laugh them out. And we're like, oh, that's a cute way of saying I get no play. Okay?
Yeah,
and that's
a fact.
That's just the way men, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's just the way men are.
That's a harsh reality.
That's it. Men just aren't nice. Men aren't generally nice to one another. Or we are nice to each other, but not really.
Well, no. I would say this. We're nice only after you've gone through the fire.
But that's what I'm saying.
You've got to go through the fire first, survive it.
Yes.
And then, okay, all right, welcome to the brotherhood.
But even in the same way, like when you think about men and the way we show support, if a man's not roasting you or picking on you, we think you're weird. Like being a man is also being rude and mean to other men as a part of like, okay, he's cool. I don't know why it's that way.
Men love to test the boundaries.
Well, and that's the thing. Could you imagine women just going up and running their mouth to people? I remember one day, look, some dude pulled up on the truck. I started roasting his boots because those boots were huge. That boy, he was a little skinny dude with boots. And we all laughed about his boots. I mean, I didn't know that boy from a hole in the wall. I saw him get off the truck. I said, brother, those boots. I said, oh my gosh, you gonna cause it? And so we all laughed about it.
Boots is crazy.
The boots were huge, brother. Sheesh. With some little bitty ankles in them boots is crazy. It was all that boy whole below the knee was boot. Okay? It was just boot, and I couldn't not say anything. But it's like he was delivering food to the restaurant. We all sat and got a good laugh about it. Could you imagine that from women? That it's a group of women, and as she walks by, we're going to flame her outfit. Like it's just different, and so that's why I feel like the internet's a dangerous place. And women are all about like, I don't know, honesty and getting it all out. So it gives Ayesha Curry. Listen here. That's
a little bit of an oxymoron because to say that they're all about honesty and getting it out, I would say we've talked about this before. They have an affinity to their feelings.
Yes,
they're not necessarily mature within their feelings.
Sure, and that's the thing. All women support that.
Yes.
They support that.
They support getting it out, crying it out, whatever, all that good stuff.
Or even all women support being beholden to your feelings and not to the reality of the situation.
Facts.
Women will allow you to be delulu.
Facts.
And then they will keep you in your delulu state, and from the bottom of their heart, genuinely they feel like they're doing the right thing.
Yes, this is a fact.
So this is just the way women are. And so it gives Ayesha Curry a place to say some of the things that she says. And I don't think because there was a whole bunch of women there, to all married couples, and I'm a guy who was married, so I'm not like just talking out of my neck here, but like, it's all about, especially if you, as a wife or as a spouse, it's to protect the family and the image. It's a terrible look on Wardell to be out here saying what you're saying.
This is a fact.
But a part of me goes like, I wonder how, because from what I know, he's a quiet guy. Everything I always hear about him is a quiet guy. Now, I've never met Wardell before in my life. Okay, so I can't confirm nor deny. I can just say, if the world says this about this man, I got to believe it at some point. Yeah. That everyone can't be lying.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. But like, for her to say some of those things, women are going to run to her defense.
They're absolutely going to run to her defense.
And it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
And to feel like you've been slighted from the guy who's giving you the world.
Yeah.
And let me not say, she never said she felt slighted. But the way her comments are, I'm going to perceive them that way.
That's a fact.
And the truth is, people don't like to hear this one. Perception is reality.
That's a fact.
Everyone's personal perception on situations is what their reality is. Now, if a whole conglomerate believe, if all of the men are agreeing that we are seeing the same reality, you can't talk us out of it. That may not have been your intent, but who cares about your intent? My last spat with a police officer is when he asked me a question. I answer his question. He said, I know what you meant. I go, I don't know what you meant. I know what you said.
Yeah.
But you know what I meant. I'm not here to play with what you meant. That's not how that works. What you said is this. So we're going to go on what you said. And so you get into the I never see myself married and with a kids, and Steph just doesn't understand me. I want to let you know right now, that boy base salary is $50 million up to $60 million or $62 million a year. He makes $30 million off of endorsements a year. That's what we know about.
Yeah.
So what we know that every year of this fool's life, he's bringing in about $90 million.
That's it.
He can pay to know what you're talking about. Okay? There's enough money there that I can figure it out. And so what it sounds, and this is my perception of what she was saying, or what I felt like. Because I felt like her issue is Ayesha Curry's a beautiful woman. Okay? She went to college. They met in high school or college or something like that. She probably was intelligent in her group and thought you can have a career and everything. But she ended up marrying a guy who cast a hell of a shadow. It's funny because, again, let me preface this. I do not believe in any world I am anywhere close to the level of Wardell Stephen Curry. Okay? I don't ever shine up. But here, my little town with 90,000 people, I've done some things in my life on some big networks, right, to gain me some notoriety and popularity in the area. I saw with my little daycare worker wife how that made her feel when she went in places and I was preferenced before her.
Yep.
That people didn't know they knew her as Uncle Cheesecake's wife.
Yep.
Okay? And at one point, Dallas was also getting popular. And so she was Dallas's mom or Uncle Cheesecake's wife.
Yep.
Her whole persona, no one cared.
Gone.
They didn't care.
Gone.
So,
now that you put it that way. Go ahead.
So Ayesha Curry's dealing with that you were beautiful, you were smart, you were the bee's knees maybe at one point in your life. And everyone thought all of these great things for you. But you happen to be married to the baby-faced assassin. The baby-faced assassin. Mr.
husband.
Listen, he literally brought math to basketball.
Yep.
People started doing math equations to say 42% of 3 points versus 50% of 2 points. Which one works? Turns out I literally got calculators out to go, oh, this makes sense. He should shoot 40 of them. If you're going to hit him at 42%, the numbers say who needs a two-pointer?
Who needs it?
So you do that and you say he never understood. I was supposed to be this, that, and the third. And my issue becomes he didn't put a gun to your head to have any of his children or to get married. If you're really about that life, if you were really about that life, you got to follow through with that life.
Well, hey, time out. I'm going to go ahead and stop you right there because I feel like a vast majority, something to the tune of about 75% of marriages.
Yes.
Because we all know 50% of them end in divorce.
They're gone.
So there's at least another 25% of them.
Yes.
Of the other 50% who, quote unquote, make it, who are just in the marriage for the heck of being in the marriage, or let's for lack of a better word, just saying, oh, I'm just here for the kids.
Yes, that's a thing.
So I would say most people get into marriages not understanding what the marriage is really for.
Sure.
And so there's never like, and I'll be honest with you, me and my wife, we never went through any type of counseling or anything like that.
Yeah.
We have been together since high school, 5 years before we ever got married. So we were like, yeah, we're good.
Yep.
You get into it, and it's like, oh, this is a different.
That college to pro level, they say the pace is different.
The pace is different, my guy.
So I just gotta get used to the pace. Yeah, that pace thing.
That
That pace is not a game.
it's not a game at all.
Yeah.
And so I would honestly say, like, this specific situation, you did not lay out everything at the beginning. You were just enamored and you were starstruck because in college.
But that's the thing. Steph Curry wasn't dope until his final year at Davidson. Like, we didn't know who he was.
But he was still.
That final year of being dope was that Final Four run, or was he made it to the Elite Eight? He made it to the Elite Eight. That run was chef's kiss. That was gorgeous.
But you gotta understand, he was probably since his freshman year.
Yeah.
He was the man on the campus.
Well, if you listen to the Steph Curry, by the way, Steph Curry just put out a new book at the beginning of September called Shot Ready. Beautiful read. I read it 3 days after that book was released. Fantastic book. Shot Ready. Good book. Read it. It's a good thing. Talks about some stuff. Shot Ready. Shot Ready. Shot Ready. Stay
Okay.
shot ready.
Shot ready.
All right. Yeah. Look, we ain't got enough viewers for a sponsorship, so Steph Curry, whenever you're ready.
Shot ready.
Shot ready. Whenever you're ready, I'm shot ready for the deal.
Let's get it.
I just get a couple tickets to keep it a buck. You ain't even got to come out your pocket. Like, I know you're making $90 million a year. I just laid out your salary. I ain't pocket watching or nothing. Okay.
You know
what I'm saying?
It's a couple tickets.
I got some friends. I got some folk. He got some folk. I got some folk. But like, Steph Curry wasn't as revered as he was an undersized guard. No one really took that boy serious. And let's be honest, he had the Final Four run. He came in the league, and no one took him serious at the beginning. So maybe she thought, but I just don't like that she says that under the guise of like, I never wanted any of this $90 million a year.
Yeah, look.
I'm sure if
you're 10 years in.
That's what I'm saying. But he's been in the league. This is his 17th season.
Yeah.
He's made 60 the last 2 seasons. Okay. So before he's probably making 40. You couldn't come up with this back when he was just getting the 1.2 millions, the 3 millions, the 4 millions. You get to, because this is the truth. I don't know if Ayesha's actually a chef in real life, but because they started calling Steph Curry Chef Curry, she started to be a chef. So she got to try her profession.
Nah, bro.
And you know nothing about it.
Look,
and the only reason why I knew is because I'm a chef. So I cared.
Time out. Time out. You know, come from my girl Ayesha like that, man.
She's a wonderful girl, but don't. I just like. Why are you gonna?
I would even say this though. It's like I don't think that she understood that, like, yo, he came into the league, he did what he did, that opened up almost every freaking door that that's the thing that bothers possibly think of. You could have literally said, hey, Steph, you know what? I think I want to be an agent. I want to be your agent.
That's the thing that bothers me. Because if you wanted to be Miss Career Woman, you have every resource on the planet.
Every resource.
There's nothing you can have If you want to go to work, you can have whatever nanny you want to have. You can have your mama come watch your grandkids. You can pay your sister. I don't know if you got a sister.
Yeah, she got a sister.
You can pay whoever to watch your kids so you can be whatever professional. You tried your chef professionalism stuff. I'm not going to say it fell flat. I'm not going to say it was unsuccessful. I'm saying it wasn't successful enough for you to feel the way you feel, or is that successful enough for any of this to matter? I have seen Beyonce, through all of her pregnancies, do world tours, belly out to here. I don't care what you got going on, you can do it. If Beyonce can jump up and down that stage, I saw Alicia Keys do it while she was pregnant.
Yep.
I saw Rihanna do it while she was pregnant.
Yes,
okay? You have enough money that you can do it. Your kids are not an excuse for why you're not as successful or as career woman as you want to be. I don't want to hear it.
No.
You have unlimited funding.
That's a fact.
So you can't say it's none of that.
Yeah.
Not with a brother making $60 million off the NBA alone. Okay?
Yeah. You could practically do whatever you felt like.
You can still do it.
Yeah.
You can still do it
like
today.
right now.
You can wake up and say, I want to be a...
God, no. Why did you turn her into a Make-A-Wish, bro?
Whatever. And Steph Curry's going to say, like, I don't know, if you want to buy that, go talk to the advisor and go figure it out.
I want to be a movie star.
Whatever. So if you want to be a career woman, I never thought I didn't want to have kids. Who told you? You popped out 4 of them. Why didn't you tell them to stop? Like there's so many steps before saying what you said.
That's a fact.
There were so many steps.
Yeah.
And I go like, does it? And it's crazy because now the internet is running wild with the like, is she setting up her way to divorce Steph Curry?
That's oh my gosh, that's what the craziest.
So I was unhappy and I was unfulfilled. And again, I've never had $60 million. And I know they say money don't buy you happiness. I don't care what they say to this day. I say, niggas, what are y'all buying?
What are you buying?
Because shout out to who's the country star? They said, what he said? They say money don't, what is it? I can't think of the country lyrics. It can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull it. It can buy me a Chevy 110 something and a silver bullet. Oh, I know what they say. Oh, money can't buy everything, but it'll buy me a boat. What is your boat, Ayesha? You've got enough. Find your boat, please. Is your boat going to work and working? Look, listen here. I'm not worth a smidgen of $1 million. Okay?
Yeah.
I bring my daughters in here and we cheesecake.
See, and that's the hardest thing right now, bro. I mean, you know, I can always go biblical, bro. I could always go biblical.
Oh, don't.
I could always go biblical, bro.
I know where you're headed.
And then look at here.
Go.
The first woman.
I knew it. Do it.
Eve.
Okay.
It's just not enough.
It's just. Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast. Shout out. That is the greatest. Like every man saw that and knew, like, oh my gosh, there it goes. That's it right there, women. I know we struggle to explain it to you, but that's it.
That's it.
That's it right there.
I was waiting for him to
I was
finish.
waiting for more, and they're like, oh no. She still doesn't get it. We said it out loud, and she still go. And that was kind of the point.
Yeah, 120%. You literally have an orchard out in front of you.
Whatever
fruit you want, whatever.
Just don't go on the internet and talk crazy about your husband. Anything you want on the planet, it's yours.
It's yours.
Just don't go on the internet and talk foolish. That's the only thing you can't do. Ayesha Curry go, nope.
Nope.
I never wanted to be married.
Never wanted all these
I wanted
goddamn kids.
And all these kids to keep coming, and everything was just happening so fast. Yes, I think your eyes got stuck on the bank account and how much money they were depositing.
That's it. Every single time.
So like in the NBA,
and you're just on Amazon, just
you can't. Your finger can't work fast enough to order the stuff.
Give me 5 of those. Give me 10 of those.
It's crazy because it's just like after every game, Steph Curry probably get 800,000 in his account after every game.
After every game.
So when he doing them and then here goes what they say. I heard one woman talk about something. You know how many Christmases that Steph Curry has had to miss, and how many family events, and how many this, and how many that. First, let's start here. You've got enough money to bring whoever you want to bring.
That's fact.
I want to let you know right now, Jeremy, if I make $60 million a year, if I want you there, you will be there.
That's it.
I don't care what you got going on in your life, unless you tell me no. I will pay your boss to shut up. Why did you even think you could compete? He's off. Okay? And it's just that simple. It is just that simple. So I don't want to hear about that. Oh my gosh, it's the Christmases that he's going to miss. Cool. Steph Curry's been in the league for 17 years. He's been a thing for the last 10. He's played on every Christmas because they want him to play. Half of those games, let's start here. Half of those games are home games.
That's a fact. So for 3 to 4 hours.
So when you wake up until about 3 o'clock in the morning, you can have Christmas. I don't want to hear it. You can have all the Christmas you want. Maybe Steph Curry's Superman. He loves getting to the stadium. The game, because he's on prime time. He's not playing at 2 o'clock. No. Not Wardell. No. He's playing 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So until 3, unless he wants to get to the facility 5 hours early, which I highly doubt it, I'm being generous. So until 3 o'clock, you got him.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's in L.A., so he's got to fly out to L.A. You've got either Christmas Eve or 2 days before Christmas.
Yep.
Or, check this out, the day after Christmas.
The day after Christmas.
Or, after the game, he's got $60 million. Do Christmas wherever the game is. He's got 60 big ones. 60 of the biggest ones, okay? I don't want to hear none of it. And guess what? For people who talk about something, he be missing all of this, he be missing all of that. I don't know what planet you guys were working at, but if you have a job, on my 40-hour-a-week people, we've been missing holidays since the existence of holidays.
This is a fact.
Okay?
This is a fact.
So him missing a Thanksgiving, him missing this, what do you mean? That's not an excuse. I be missing that all the time. I was a fireman for 10 years. I missed Christmases, I missed Thanksgivings, I missed all of those things. You find a way to manage.
Yep.
So that's not an excuse.
At all.
So stop going on. And the thing about it is, if she would have been like, now I don't want y'all to take this wrong because I love my husband. If you say that and you preference, even though I don't want you to say the egregiousness you said, but even if you preface it by, hey, by the way, I love my husband's the greatest thing in the world. This is gonna sound bad, and you preference it, and then say, nah, she said it, just look at the camera like, yeah, I never wanted kids. Because Steph Curry, look, he was shot ready with his glockenspiel in your head, like you gonna have another. Don't do that, woman. You tweaking for real.
Right.
It's crazy.
You was a bust down for the bust down.
That's
Stop playing.
And the thing about it is, this isn't her first time saying wild stuff.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not like this is like an isolated. Every couple months, when she becomes irrelevant, she on the Kanye. Hey, just say whatever.
Just say whatever.
Whose podcast? Because this is
bro.
The only reason why you make it to the podcast is because you're Wardell's wife.
That's a fact. I saw a picture where it was her and it was like Jada Pinkett Payton.
I'm glad I did take a sip of that one. Look,
bro.
See?
When I saw that, I said, yo, y'all wild, but you're not
wrong,
bro. You're not false. Look here. Again, the internet is a dangerous place.
Yeah, okay? Stop going on. Why would you do that?
It's a dangerous place. Jada Pinkett Smith has been one of the most terrorizing women of all time.
She got
bro.
her She working on her protege Ayesha. She's trying to like.
She's laid the groundwork, bro.
You'll never be as good as me, but we'll get you. We'll get you close.
We'll get you close. I've got
God, Almighty,
I got 9 All-Stars under my belt, okay? I want you to understand something. You will never get there, but I might get you to 7.
And it's crazy because then Gilbert Arenas is like, oh, she didn't picture her life that way.
Man, get out of here, bro.
There's things you can't say on the internet, by the way. All right? There's things that my old lady and XYZ, if they say, I can't say it. Jeremy's really old. Jeremy tells me about his marriage and stuff, but I'm sure I don't know all of it. Let alone, and I actually love the guy. I know him. I don't know all of what's going on. For you to jump up like, let me go in front of this camera.
Let me find this lens right here and say the most egregious thing I could possibly think
I never wanted kids. And if you say I never wanted kids, but I'm happy I have kids now.
Look. How them kids gonna feel in about 3 years? Because you know that daggone thing gonna pop right back up, bro.
I know Riley's seeing it. That girl is she's
like, Mommy, you never wanted me? Oh my freaking God. Now your child has mental health issues.
That's it.
Hey,
Daddy, let me get back on the podium because this hoe don't want me. This heifer doesn't want me in her lap. At least you let me show up on your press conference. And that's the thing. Well, that's the other thing old girl said. What about how often she had to take care of them kids by herself, this, that, and the third? I saw Riley Curry as she was growing up in Steph Curry's lap at press conferences. You can't convince me, because he's still working. While he's at the press conference, he's still at work.
He's still at work.
You can't convince me the guy who allows his kids to run up and have their time on the mic and on the podium is the guy who's not taking care of the kids while he's around. You can't convince me that.
This is a fact.
To me, that shows, Buddy's he takes his parenting thing serious.
Yeah.
Okay?
And the kids feel comfortable enough to come up here and do that.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't fake that.
So I don't want to hear that. To me, there's zero excuses besides it's weird because I almost feel like she wants to be for the streets, but she understands the chances of her rolling up on another $90 million a year man is zero.
It's zero.
She just becomes Brittany Renner. She just becomes a bust down.
A
skeeted and deleted.
You better stay in that goddamn seat. What she really meant to say was, niggas, I'm lazy. I didn't have any motivation to actually do what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I have 4 kids. I just didn't have it in me.
Yep. Ayesha,
I didn't necessarily want to be a stay-at-home mom, but dag nabbit, I kept seeing them dollars roll into the bank account, and I just
no one has these feelings when you're broke. You only start speaking this freely when you know there's essentially $90 million a year is infinite money. There's not, you got to work too hard to spend that money.
Dude, too hard.
So
You got to be an ultra crackhead.
That's what I'm saying.
And your family got to be a crack. Your whole family got to be crackhead.
Everybody. That's my whole issue with it. It's just like,
crazy work, bro.
Just let my boy focus on this season. I need me another ring. Okay, we trying to put the who's better, Magic Johnson, Steph Curry. We trying to put that to rest. Okay. When he oh man,
it's too much access, bro. It's too much access.
Yeah.
Like, I really believe it. And bro, what about just like don't you understand? Okay, he's been playing basketball for whatever. You could have been doing whatever you wanted to. We've already established that.
Yes.
He's going to be done in like 2 or 3 more years. He's going to be like, I'm done.
Yes.
2 or 3 more years. You're still young as crap.
That's
you
what I'm
can
saying.
go do whatever the freak you want to do.
Steph Curry's 37, so you're 37. There's just no. To me, there's absolutely no excuse for you to go and say that. I hate it that like. I get what Gilbert is saying, like, hey, I just had a different vision for my life. Because, I mean, I can't lie. I had a different vision for my life.
Facts.
But I'm always going to preface anything I say with, like, some qualifiers. I didn't envision myself with 4 kids. I'm so happy that I have them. But that maybe wasn't in the initial plans. And so, even if I give her all of the benefits of the doubt, there's still a certain tonality that she needs to have in her message.
That's a fact.
There's some disclaimers.
She sounds ultra ungrateful.
Yeah.
Like she sounds ultra ungrateful.
Yes.
Okay?
For her failed career. I don't care what I'm done. I don't want to get rude because it's weird because it's one of those like I legitimately want to respect that man's wife.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to talk crazy. Even though I don't know Steph Curry. Steph Curry don't know me.
Well,
he ain't never going.
I want to talk about the internet though. Like the internet like trying to co-sign this whole thing. All of y'all, be quiet. Y'all get off the internet.
For sure.
Because, I feel that way too.
Feel that way about you don't. Stop.
Stop it.
You're not important enough. You haven't done enough.
You're an inflated 304. That's it. That's it. People, like, stop. Like, calm down. Oh, my life didn't go the way I planned. Stop opening your legs. That's
it.
That's a part. Dude, if you're co-signing it,
stop entering places.
Stop entering places you shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
You actually don't have access to, but you just said, oh yeah.
I got a good pump and dump for it. I got a smooth 5 minutes for it. It's crazy.
What about every action has a consequence?
Raw.
What about that? Like, did we just completely forget that? Like, did we completely forget that, like, whatever I do, whatever I say, it actually has a consequence behind it? Did we just forget about that?
Ah, man. I guess. Like, I'm trying, like, in my brain, I'm really thinking, like, how could you make this blunder? How do most people make blunders this big?
It's unprecedented. It's never been seen before.
We need a paywall for the internet. Oh my gosh!
Absolutely.
And not a Wi-Fi fee. You need to have money to be on Facebook.
Yeah, 120%. 120%.
And if you gotta
kick the people off.
Yeah, that's crazy. That whole situation.
Yeah, kick the people off.
That's crazy.
You want to be on this app? Oh yeah, $10 a month.
Yeah, you gonna deserve it.
Yeah, $10 a month. Be on here.
That's crazy.
Zuckerberg, go ahead and
Zuck.
I know you're trying to get some more money in the first place.
Yes,
Just go ahead and start charging for it.
That's it.
It'll be fine.
Save humanity.
Yeah, he don't want to though.
You're not gonna do that.
No.
We's the product.
That's a fact.
We is the
It's
product.
like if I get these insecure fools on here
and get them running them out. Let's see here. Ever since that little monetization stuff, they got me. I am all about posting on Facebook. I enjoy watching my monetization. I'm slowly climbing up in how much money I receive, how much money I make off of Facebook.
Nice.
I mean, it's $2.
I'm
happy by my little $2.
Get them $2.
I'm happy, but it's actually
it's closer to that 60
actually
million a year.
Yeah, I need that. Give me my $2. I gotta get to my 60 mil. As a matter of fact, mine is $2.11. It went up.
Let's get it.
Today I had another successful post, so it's probably gonna go up again. I'm probably gonna see 213 tomorrow. 2013 cents. By the end of the year, I'm jumping that thing up to $5.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I wonder what Steph Curry will say. $5. $5. What's the $5?
What's a $5?
What's the $5?
I only know $100,000 bills.
Yes, it is. We stopped counting. Okay. But yeah, so
I only know $100,000 bills.
That
You
boy
know big checks.
I'm gonna pull out the money for him. I'm not trying to be cool, but this is the only way to carry this. Okay. How is someone gonna carry this? It's crazy.
Do you see this money?
That's it.
Do you see this money?
All over me.
Oh my goodness,
So
bro.
that's it. Ladies, don't be like Ayesha Curry. Ladies, stop standing so close to the rest of the hus. Stop standing so close to the hus. We don't know which one is which. That's one thing I had a conversation with the hus. We don't know which one is which. Y'all need to separate yourselves from the hus. See how we separated from the incels and we pick on them and push them further into their torment? Not saying that's a good thing that the men do, but I'm saying it's a thing we do. We're just pushing.
Look. No, look. I would say this: we don't just push them down. We offer a hand, but if you don't want that hand,
that's it. You don't want it? Get them, man.
Yeah.
You'll never feel the warmth.
What they say the Spartans used to do? Inspect. Unqualified.
Unqualified. So,
those were the babies, bro.
Those were the.
They said goo goo gaga. They had zero daggum.
Yeah. Say she can try again. Let's go.
Golly.
But yes, so please get away from the hus. I like
because that's the problem.
Who I was talking to a woman. One of the issues with men and women is the men we trample and make those we push those guys to the fringes. We try to kick them out of reality as a whole, which is great. So hey, we're here. Those weirdos are over there. Cool. Women don't do that. They stay and they rub the back of the hose and so now we don't know who's hoes. I know you got a whole bunch of hoe friends. I have to admit, birds of a feather flock together. First off, whatever old person came up with that saying, they were cooking, okay? Because I tend to hang out with people who are business-oriented, self-doers, self-motivators. Yeah. I have very few non-people of those categories, But men are struggling to see who's the hus and who are not the hus.
Yeah.
Because
they are all dressing the same.
Yeah, y'all all hanging out right there. Yeah, I don't know.
Hanging out with each other.
So, but I don't know. It is what it is.
That's a fact. That's what it is. It's a fact.
That's what it is. It's a fact.
It's a fact.
Fact o Rama. You got anything else?
Nah, man. I had a couple of questions that I what's the name, but we didn't ran through them all.
Let's see. Yeah.
What was it? Question number 1 is modern independence making women happier, or has it simply raised the standard for their?
You can't never make them happy. Let's go. if $90 million won't do it, I'm not going back and forth with nobody. If $90 million every single year won't do it, I'm done. I'm done.
Number 2, have women been sold a false sense of fulfillment through career freedom and empowerment
yes,
at the
that was
expense
stupid.
of peace and purpose?
Yeah, first off, that was the stupidest thing. You women bargained your way. You women independence yourself to working 40 hours a week. Stupidest thing ever. You guys were sold the most fools. I don't work 40 hours, and I've risked my life for so long to make money. My mother was worried about me so many times, spinning explosions and foolishness just for meager earnings.
Just for meager, bro.
And you telling me you guys are gonna politic for that? Dumb. When you dumb. When your objective before you argue for yourself for 40 hours, your objective was make the big scary man go to work, and then the women handle the finances, so that he just gave you the check. You guys bargained yourself out of that. You're idiots. Them few women, y'all were standing too close to the idiots, and now all of y'all gotta go to work. And then when I be seeing these women on the internet I want to do this to the woman who fought for her right to work. Shut up. No. Y'all was standing right there beside her when you were saying that foolishness.
You didn't back down, or you didn't say, yo, what are you doing out here?
For 40, you guys bargained. Your objective was to making the big scary man risk his life for money, and then he just gave it to you out of the social norm of you better take care of your woman. You see how arbitrary that sounds? You better take care of your woman, so give her all the money. No. Independence.
I need to make my own money.
I didn't say, well, listen. Well,
oh, for real? We can
we
can text you too?
Listen.
Get in here.
Get her a Tyvek suit. She needs to sweat and go in the uranium with all of us. Okay? Get her. She wants to go in the uranium. I don't know. I've been trying to get out of the uranium, but she wants to be there. I don't know why. She wants to be a coal miner. Sure.
Oh
yes. You got black lungs? I don't know. She wants it. Her man was giving her the money. He was dying. She was living. She wants to die. I don't know. I don't know. Independence, freedom, liberation.
What?
So
let's do it.
Ran through
number 3. Does dissatisfaction stem from societal pressure to have it all, or from the internal conflict of wanting both security and autonomy?
Yeah, because someone told you that was intelligent. We're pack animals, pack species. No one by themselves lives for very long. Not many animals in the animal kingdom live for very long by themselves. And so the internet told you that was independence. You did it on your own, strong woman. And by the way, yeah, no. And the people who be telling you that in songs be booed up. Cardi B told you all of the ways she would not let a man play with her. We've just been watching men play with her.
Just as a fact. And not only that, she said, I don't cook, I don't clean. And that man videoed her cooking and cleaning.
Because this is to keep it a buck. Cardi B, I always say Cardi B would be the one thought I would take home to my mama. She's fantastically funny. She tries to keep educated with politics. She clearly cooks. She clearly cleans. She works really hard for her man. If I had the opportunity to wife up somebody like Cardi B, I believe I would do it. She talks reckless on these records.
Talks absolutely reckless.
And the dude who be writing a lot of her records, Pardis Fontaine, he's got a couple good rap songs. He writes so many of her tracks. She performs them very well. She clearly doesn't live what she raps.
No.
And it's for the better too. So it's not like you not real. It goes, that's a legitimate way to keep a decent man. Now she happened to be messing with the male hus, okay, who's playing with her. I hate it for Cardi.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I mean, he was at Diddy parties, but we're not going.
Yeah, them Diddy parties crazy.
We're not going to talk about that. Next question. But I want to go back to that. Have it all. You literally have it all. $90 million a year. You have it all.
If you say you don't have it, it's you. You don't have it all in your brain.
Yeah. Okay. Number 4. How much of women's dissatisfaction is emotional versus
all of it.
Existential?
All of it's emotional. All of it. Every drop of it. None of it's real.
Who or what is responsible for shaping those?
It's only in her brain. Okay. Only in their brain. Some of them have real life problems. A lot of women, let me be honest, a lot of women have real life problems, but a lot of their dramas are they're creating in their brain.
This is a fact.
Look,
this is a fact.
It is what it is. Yeah. I don't know what to say
It's so strange. It's so strange that like there's always something, like there's literally always something wrong.
I mean, I
don't see it, but there's literally always something wrong.
That's it. Brother, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
D-Gray, you gotta tell me, bro.
I don't
What's
know.
going on?
I don't ask them. I don't know how. If they're gonna go on podcast and complain, $90 million in, brother, I don't know what else to say. 90 million. The boy's worth $250 million, and this is the thing. I know the $250 million's wrong because he made $90 million last year, and then the year before that. So he didn't make $180 million in 2 years, and it's only worth $250 million. That's foolish. But he's probably worth $500 million. You can't figure it out. You're never going to. But You're never good enough.
No.
See, you making me be rude about that boy White.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe one day I want to be able to high five her, but it's gonna be a salty high five. Hey, Ayesha, how you doing, man?
Yo, I'm
Hey.
done. Not the salty high five.
I'm gonna be so mad at her. Look, what up, Wardell? I guess.
I just pray that she doesn't listen to them 304s that are around her.
Please don't listen to them.
Please don't listen to them.
Them huzz is not
Look at here, look at here, look at here. Please stay inside that daggum seat.
That's it.
You got about 3 more years. I promise you, you got 3 years. Please just stay in that seat.
Is there any $90 million women out there? The way I'm going to cheer for you is crazy. What? The cooking I will cook. The bath water in which I would run. Okay? I wouldn't run bath water. I would sprint it for you, baby. All right, I'm done. What's the next question?
Oh my gosh. If many women feel unfulfilled despite progress, what does that reveal about what true contentment really is?
They just don't know what they want. It's just, this is the thing. It's funny because we talked about with the woman, like, you think they know what they want. I realized that in the single world, every woman who's young and says she doesn't want no more kids, what she's really saying the vast majority of them, what they're really saying is, I don't like the last situation I had kids in. I will have your kids.
If you present it right.
Yes. If you do what I perceive as proper, I will have whatever kids you want. So don't be believing it. And then the one time I believe it, it gets me in trouble. Now, puts me in a frenzy. Foolishness. Yeah, man, I'm done. Please don't let the Hus win. Please, Hus. Please, Hus. Don't win.
Golly.
But
I'm going to say it's the dude's fault.
Because dudes just be wanting tails, so they let the stupid stuff fly.
They let the stupid stuff fly instead of saying, shut up.
I'm going to agree with her if she give me some cheeks. You men are no good either. Let me get up on you, boy. You men ain't no good either. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I don't care. Agree with her. Is she going to give us cheeks? Yes. Okay. Who cares about her feelings? We know they're not true. And it's just like that. You just reinforce them.
That's it.
Just for some leg. When I say I know a few, the vast majority of them are that way. I had them, Daniel, if she wants you to say, just say it. Who cares if it's true or not? If she's going to let you have fun.
No.
Exactly.
No.
That's what they be doing, brother.
Jack legs got to have some standards, bro.
No.
We got to have standards.
Not when tail's involved, brother.
Man, there's tail right there.
There's so much of it, they'll lie to get whatever piece.
Golly.
But yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
It is what it is, brother. It is.
Look, like we were talking about the other day, I'm not getting back in the game ever.
Let's see.
I'm out.
The next time I'm out of this thing, I'm trying to put my names in the rafters forever.
I'm done.
I want to be in the rafters. I don't want to be out here, boss. Oh my gosh.
That is crazy. Well, that's the end.
That is it.
Of the minimally edited cake talk.
Come on.
Y'all take it easy.
Y'all be easy.
Stay away from the huzz.
The Hus.